This is just a quick little PSA that being a weekend warrior is ruining your progress. Now, what is a weekend warrior, you may ask? My definition is someone that stays in their calorie deficit during the week, but then goes off the rails during the weekends. Sound familiar? Hi, if you're new here, I'm Amanda, aka Fit Food AE, and today we're going to talk about something called calorie cycling. This is going to help all you struggling weekend warriors out there who can't seem to lose weight. So if you're excited to hear me speak about this topic, please give this video a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends, as it really helps the channel and I post new videos every week. And with that, let's get started. So I've been a personal trainer and nutrition coach for around a year and a half now. And the biggest struggle I see with my clients is being able to hit their calorie goal during the week, but then struggling on the weekends and potentially going over. The biggest reason for this is that many people have different routines on the weekends than they do during the week, especially if they work a traditional 9-to-5 job. Oftentimes, you're going out for dinner with friends, going drinking at the bars, maybe hitting up a new city on a weekend trip, etc. It's easy to hit your macros during the week when your schedule is more predictable and repetitive and you can cook your own food at home. When alcohol is involved, that adds extra calories without keeping you full. And when you go to eat, typically the restaurant portions are larger and they're also maybe cooked with more butter and oil, meaning that they're higher in fat and then in turn higher in calories. Or maybe your friends want to share a few apps or have a few bites of a dessert at the end, meaning that you eat way past the point of being full. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go enjoy nights out with your friends or go for dinners out. But if you're a social person with a big friend circle and you're also on a weight loss journey, things can get a little bit tricky. Here's an example. Let's say your maintenance calories are around 2,350, so then you're eating in a deficit of 2,000 calories per day. We're just gonna use 2,000 just as a nice round number. So Sunday through Thursday, you eat 2,000 calories per day and hit 130 grams of protein per day. And then Friday night rolls around and you go out for dinner for a friend's birthday. Fun. Instead of having that normal 600 calorie tofu bowl that you make for dinner each night, you end up going to a nice restaurant, you split some truffle fries for an app, you have a pizza for your main, and then have a few bites of a brownie for dessert. This all sounds really good. And then you have a couple glasses of wine to wash it all down. This brings your total dinner calories to 1,600, meaning you would have consumed 3,000 calories that day instead of 2,000. Then Saturday rolls around and you have your normal 2,000 calories during the day, but you end up going out to the bars and consuming 5 vodka Diet Cokes that night. First of all, great drink choice, but second of all, vodka unfortunately does have calories. 96 calories per 1.5 ounce shot to be exact. And then you decide to get drunk poutine at 2 a.m. This isn't based on a true story or anything, by the way. Again, great choice because I love smoked poutine, but that's gonna clock in at around 710 calories for a regular size classic poutine. So you end up consuming an additional 1,190 calories at night, bringing your grand total for Saturday to 3,190 calories. So if we look at this week as a whole, instead of consuming an average of 2,000 calories per day, you would have consumed an average of 2,313. Basically brings you up to where your maintenance calories are, unfortunately, meaning if you keep this up every weekend, you're not gonna end up really losing any weight. And if you're the kind of person that enjoys 10 drinks in a night and likes their sugary drinks, like margaritas, for example, then you could unknowingly be eating in a surplus. Because unfortunately, even if you do so well during the week, your metabolism doesn't just cut you a break because it's the weekend, unfortunately. You have to look at weight loss as a weekly thing rather than a daily thing. This means you want to be averaging 2,000 calories per day on a weekly basis. I know what you're going to say. Amanda, I don't want to give up going out with my friends and I don't want to give up going out for dinner. I know. So I have a cheat code for you. Well, it's not really a cheat code. It's literally just math. We're going to implement what's called calorie cycling. Calorie cycling in the simplest of terms is when you eat less calories during the week in order to bank more for the weekends. So let's say I know that this Saturday night, I'm going to be going out for dinner and I know I'm going to be eating more than 2,000 calories that day overall. So Monday through Friday, as well as that Sunday following, I'm going to eat 1,900 calories instead of the 2,000. And that way I'll have an extra 600 calories banked for the dinner and drinks on Saturday night and then still stay within my deficit. Another example would be eating 1,800 calories Monday through Friday because I know I'm going out to the bar Saturday night and then going out for dinner Sunday. So then this way I'll have an extra 500 calories to eat on Saturday and then also on Sunday, and I'll still be able to stay within my deficit. You can also do this with protein, eating 140 grams of protein on 6 of the days, for example, because you know that one of the days you might only hit 70 grams of protein because you're going to be drinking alcohol and eating at a restaurant that has higher carb options. There are a few rules that you have to follow in order for calorie cycling to be the most effective. For one, I wouldn't recommend eating less than 200 calories below your normal deficit number. In this case, that was 1,800 calories. If you go about eating 1,000 calories per day, Monday through Friday, in order to bank all those extra calories for a mega cheat day on Saturday, you're just gonna end up being super tired and lethargic during the week, and you're gonna have no energy to complete your workouts. And then when Saturday rolls around, you're just gonna binge and literally eat everything in sight as if you haven't seen food in 10 years. Speaking from personal experience, your digestion also isn't gonna be great after basically starving yourself during the week and then eating a ton on the weekend. The second with this is that you kind of have to plan ahead with calorie cycling. If you know what your plans are going to be that week or that weekend, you can easily cycle your calories around those plans. However, if multiple last minute plans popped up and you haven't budgeted for the calories, that can be a little trickier. It kind of works in the same way as budgeting money for the week if you think about it. This isn't me saying not to agree to last minute spontaneous plans, but maybe just stick to one drink or split an entree with your friend in order to keep the calories in check and stay within your deficit. The third and final thing is that you still have to keep your calories relatively in check, even though you're able to eat more on the weekends. Remember that a deficit is temporary, so you're gonna see the best results by averaging that 2,000 calories per day or whatever your deficit number is for the 12 weeks or however long your deficit is. If you have an extra 500 calories that Saturday budgeted, you can definitely enjoy a handful of drinks, but if you eat a drunk poutine on top of that, then it's going to set you way over your budget. Again, this all sounds kind of intense, but if you have a goal that you want to reach and you stick to it for a short period of time, the results will pay off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you found this content to be informative. Please comment below with any follow-up questions you have, and I'll be sure to address them. Also, feel free to comment below and let me know which topics you want covered next. If you did like this video, I'm sure you're going to love my video on calorie deficits, as well as the one I did on reverse dieting. So I'm going to link those on the screen for you to watch next. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye.